YouTubers, Rebecca Roy here, and I wanted to share a channel that I got today after I got done doing a prayer with another YouTuber online. I sat down in all the peace and harmony and gratitude that I was feeling, and I wanted to capture that enormity of the energy that I was feeling because it was just so huge. And so I channeled this. Reflect on how God has been generous with you. Prayer and gratitude. Act as if they are already here. Your wishes is what I was talking about. Already here, which you have been doing, so continue. Quiet your mind. Add peace, harmony, love, and gratitude. Connect your heart to God and his angels, and open the door to love and abundance. O Lord, you are the provider of all life and everything that is good. I thank you and am grateful for all that you have given me. I know you have a plan for me, and with that knowledge, I trust that you will all will be provided to me. I have received more than I have asked for over and over again. I have been praying for a large windfall, and the angels have answered me that it is here. I am going to trust, as I have always have, that you are providing for me. I know you have big plans for me, and I want you to know that I am more than willing to do that which you ask of me. I am grateful beyond words for all that you have given me, and I am eager to do more for you. I want to continue to be in your service with gratitude and the highest love that I can feel. The energy explode in and out of me. I am very grateful. I know with each breath that you have given me all I need and more to accomplish my tasks set before me, but also the more is just for me. You are actually grateful to me, which brings tears to my eyes as I feel unworthy of such a moment. And you say, as moment I say that, you wash love through me and replace the unworthiness with a healing love that brings me an intense joy, and I am brought to the forefront of I am worthy, loved completely. I will be provided for completely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. And the reason I have been asking for a large windfall is because God has showed me his plan for me. And the plan is really big, and I don't really know how I'm going to do it with the funds that I have. And so I've been asking for a large windfall so that I could be able to accomplish this mission that God has given to me. And the angels have been assuring me, don't worry, it's going to be there. So I'm just going to proceed forward as if it is there and put the plans in place that God has set before me. Period. Sometimes it's really difficult to imagine being able to do such big things, because where I'm concerned, I've always made myself small. I've made myself small, and I don't want people to notice me, and I don't want people to I don't want to draw attention to myself. I've had enough lifetimes now that I remember them, unfortunately, where I have been persecuted for being me and having my talents. And I wanted to be born in this lifetime with my talents, which I was. And I wanted to be able to use them, and I do. I use them for the good. But there are people that are afraid. There are still people that are afraid, and no, we're not going to be burned at the stake nowadays, but we can also get persecuted. We can also get persecuted, and that comes from ignorance. It just comes from complete ignorance of what we're actually doing. What I'm actually doing is spreading love. I'm spreading love. Everything is energy. And I'm choosing love energy. I'm choosing to use love energy to help me to be able to help heal people, help bring people into alignment, help bring loved ones forward so that they can talk to them, help teach you how to connect into your own gifts so that you can go inside of yourself and get your own answers, and you won't have to go outside of yourself to get your answers. Because nowadays, if you watch the news, you don't know what to believe. There's so many lies and so much chaos and so much fear being spread that I don't even turn the TV on anymore because I don't want to know. I don't want to know what lies they're propagating right now so that they can lead me astray. I have a mission. I know what it is. I know that I need to love and spread harmony and peace so that people, when the chaos does come, they can feel that love wash over them. They can feel that love calm them down. They can feel that love harmonize them so that when all this stuff that's going to happen between Mother Nature purging her karma and, our governments doing things that we do not agree with. And it doesn't matter if you're in the United States or you're in another country, there's a big push of the duality of the light and the dark is fighting right now. And a lot of the governments, not just the United States, but a lot of the governments are going to have to collapse in order for it to be rebuilt back with love. And so there's going to be a lot of things that happen. And right now we're going through things that, no American ever thought that they would go through. We just didn't. We just didn't think that would ever happen to us. But it is happening. And the way that you're going to get through it is to spread love. Don't get into the fear. Step yourself back and pretend that you're high above everything. You're high above and you're looking down, and maybe you're a bird looking down at everything that's happening, and see it from a different point of view. And the point of view that you need to see it as is that as things break down and get built back up, they're going to be built back up with love and compassion and kindness. I was going down the street the other day, and there's this one part of downtown where I live that there's always a bunch of homeless people at the light begging for money. And I always give love, and I always find about $1 or $2 in my pocketbook, and I give it to them. And the other day we were driving by, and there was this person laying on the ground, and people were walking by them, and I just said to my son, I think he's dead. I think he froze to death because he was under his coat and you couldn't see his face, but the wind was really, really blowing. If he had been alive, he would have been shaking from the cold because it was below zero. It was really cold and his back was exposed. So he didn't have anything on it. And I just said, I think he's dead. We need to call 911. I think he's dead. And he was all curled up in a ball like he'd slept like that. And it just breaks my heart how people will just walk by something like that. We treat animals better than we do the homeless. And it just bothers me to the point of no return for me. I send love to them all the time. I send love energy to them, and I send light to them, and I work with some of them one at a time or a few at a time, because most of them have dark entities on them and they have to be removed because they're in fear. They're in fear all the time. And that's what the dark entities feed off of, is the fear. And so I'll go in and help remove the dark entities off of them, and then help them to reconnect to their power, because we are all powerful light beings. Every single person on this planet has God in them. Every single person. Every single person. And if you don't have God in you, then you're not mortal. I mean, you're not immortal. You're immortal. And you will die. And you will die and be gone. And so all sentient beings know this. And so they retain the peace of God within them, because they know that if they lose that peace of God, if they become complete darkness, no light, that's it, they're done. And so that is something that people need to understand, is that we are energy. We are light beings. And if you do not have light in you, then you no longer exist, because there's no light in you, there's no life. So I want to make it as simple as I can possibly make it when I explain this, because people make everything so difficult, but it really, really isn't. Like I was trying to explain to my family, my brothers, my sister isn't, but my brothers are very resistant to what I am, very resistant to what I am. And they're very scientifically minded, mathematically minded. And so what I do, it just sounds just crazy, right? But it's not crazy. It's just the way it is. And you can use science to explain what I'm saying. I mean, they have many, many science experiments that show that if you have a group of people and they're preying on the water supply of a community, that community becomes healthier. They start loving each other instead of fighting. You know, the gangs will break up, the disease breaks up. It's amazing. It's miracles what you can do by just charging the water supply of a community that is in poverty, that has gangs, that has disease. It is amazing what you can do by just charging the water. So that's what I want to convey in this message, is that we can, as a group, get together and we can pray for certain things. Like the fires in LA, I just got together with a couple of groups. I did one the day of, I did one the next day, and I did one again today, and there were all different groups. But the power of sending the love energy to people when they are in a catastrophe is enormous. People just think, oh, well, that's nothing, yeah, send love and light, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's huge. It's huge. When you send this intense amount of love energy to a situation, it raises the vibration of that situation. And when you raise the vibration of that situation, it becomes beautiful. It becomes beautiful. It becomes a situation that isn't a bad situation anymore. And so that's what we need to do for the things that are bothering us right now. Don't watch the news. Don't buy into the fear. Send love to the White House. Send love to Congress. Send love to the Senate. Send love to the people that are working to help us have a good country. Send love. Send it as much love as you can manage. Send it, because that is going to make the chaos less. And the less chaos that we have, the better the country is going to be. And it doesn't matter if it's the United States. If your country is going through some things too, send love to your governments. Send the love. Send the love, send the love, send the love. I send love twice a day. I send love in the morning. I send love in the evening. And if something's happening, if there's a catastrophe going on, I'm sending love. So that's what I'm asking you to do. And I have a website now, biglovewaves.com. And I would love it if you guys could come and visit my website and check out the things that I'm offering. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And at some point, I would really like to start posting group prayers, group sessions where we just send love to different communities. So if your community has a lot of poverty, has a lot of violence and gangs, maybe your opportunities aren't available, let me know in the comments, and I can get my group together that I belong to, and we'll pray for your community. We'll pray for your community. We'll send love to your community. We'll send it. So let me know what I can do. And also, if you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about on my next video, please let me know in the comments. And as always, I'm sending you a big love wave. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being my subscribers. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everything that you do and are. Love to all. Bye-bye.